Hello? We're here. Good. Where's Eric? Are we ready to go, Eric, you think? All right, great. If you could silence your phones just as a reminder, that'd be great. Good morning and welcome to our Survivor of Suicide Loss Memorial event. We're pleased you could join us this morning for this program and be in the community with one another. My name is Phil Klusner, and it's been my privilege to serve on the SAVE board since 2022, and for the last year, president of the board. My parents founded SAVE 36 years ago after their loss of a son and daughter, and me, a brother and sister. Suffice it to say that SAVE's mission is close to my heart. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge that today's program may bring up difficult emotions. Please take care of yourself, and if you need to step out, an usher can direct you to a supportive person. If you find yourself struggling at any point, you can call 988 or chat via 988lifeline.org. This lifeline is confidential, 24/7 resource available across the U.S. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional territory of the Dakota people. For generations, the Dakota have been stewards of this land, nurturing its resources and shaping its history. We honor the Dakota Nation and recognize their enduring presence on this land. Grief is a very deep personal experience, yet it's profoundly influenced by culture. Across the world, diverse customs and beliefs guide how people and communities mourn and heal. Feel free to engage today at your comfort level. Now, I'm pleased to introduce Kat. Kat leads SAVE's suicide loss support programming. Kat works directly with survivors of suicide to ensure they receive compassionate, timely, and meaningful support in the aftermath of a loss. Kat will share more about how SAVE's loss support programs and resources provide care, connection, and hope to those navigating one of the most difficult experiences of our lives. Kat?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kat Ganji. I'm a program manager here at SAVE. I'm the program manager of our suicide loss support programming. I'm really honored to be here today to share about some of the amazing work that we do here. Across the country, we're sending roughly 300 grief packets a month to suicide loss survivors throughout our nation. Those really are able to connect people to support groups locally, additional resources, and providing some comfort since some of the hardest moments that they may have to navigate. These resources are free, and that we are something that we're very proud of and something that we're always trying to get out into the community. This year, we launched our first Minnesota LOSS team in Bloomington, which is where our office is located. LOSS stands for Local Outreach to Suicide Survivors. Our LOSS team is an evidence-based model that really focuses on being able to connect survivors to support and resources right after their loss. So the three core components is immediate response, resource connection, and peer support. And we actually have a couple volunteers here today as well. The purpose of this is really powerful, and it's to be able to reduce isolation after a suicide loss, provide that hope, and really connecting survivors right away to the resources so there's no longer isolation. This program started to do a soft launch in July. We have now 13 dedicated volunteers that are help responding. Through our partnership with our Bloomington Police Department, we are able to kind of make those responses happen. If you'd like to learn more about the LOSS team, if you're interested in bringing a LOSS team to your community or becoming a volunteer, look at the back of your program and you should be able to have more information of how to do that. We know that suicide loss can bring unexpected financial strains. So to help with the ease of that burden, SAVE has partnered with Spare Key and their Help Me Bounce program. This is a platform that really connects families in crisis with financial support. Similar to GoFundMe, but professionally verified, it ensures the funds go directly towards those bills, reducing stress for our survivors that are already carrying so much. More information about the actual program is available on our SAVE resource table out front. Showing up for suicide loss survivors and distributing our grief material, supporting our loss team, and offering financial assistance, and then hosting events like this out in the community really are a core value of SAVE, and our founders, being suicide loss survivors themselves, really wanting to move that legacy forward and providing support and care to our community.
Thank you, Kat. Next, we have a special poem reading. As you entered the theater this morning, you were all given a small stone. Please hold this in your hand during the reading and remember its message as you reflect. If you didn't get a stone and would like one, please raise your hand now, and an usher will bring one to you.
Good morning. My name is Amy Cheney, and I'm a suicide loss survivor. I lost my son Paul to suicide 10 years ago. This poem reflects the ongoing journey of grief that follows such a loss. I hope that others who are grieving a suicide loss may see parts of their own experience reflected in these words and know that they are not alone. The Stone by Jessica Watson. Grief is like carrying a stone in your pocket. When you walk, the stone brushes against your skin. You feel it. You always feel it. But depending on the way you stand or the way your body moves, the smooth edges might barely graze your body. Sometimes you lean the wrong way, or you turn too quickly and a sharp edge pokes you. Your eyes water, and you rub your wound, but you have to keep going because not everyone knows about your stone. Or if they do, they don't realize it can still bring that much pain. There are days you are simply happy now. Smiling comes easy, and you laugh without thinking. You slap your leg during that laughter, and you feel your stone and aren't sure whether you should be laughing still. The stone still hurts. Once in a while, you can't take your hand off that stone. You run it over your fingers and roll it in your palm, and are so preoccupied by its weight, you forget things like your car keys and home address. You try to leave it alone, but you just can't. You want to take a nap, but it's been so many years since you've called in sad. You're not sure anyone would understand anymore, or if they ever did. But most days you can take your hand in and out of your pocket, feel your stone, and even smile in its unwavering presence. You've accepted this stone as your own, crossing your hands over it, saying, "Mine," as children do. You rest more peacefully than you once did. You've learned to move forward the best you can. Some days you want to show the world what a beautiful memory you're holding, but most days you twirl it through your fingers, smile, and look to the sky. You squeeze your hands together and hope you are living in a way that honors the missing piece you carry until your arms are full again.
Thank you, Amy. MJ Weiss Blair is a mother, survivor of suicide loss, co-founder of the Coalition for Suicide Prevention in Public Infrastructure, and a dedicated member to the SAVE board. When MJ's daughter, Kayla, died by suicide, she did not wait for someone else to find a solution. She chose to be that person. She founded Kayla's Hope, helping others, protecting everyone. And in less than 2 years, she and SAVE successfully secured $8 million to install permanent suicide prevention deterrent measures on a structure in Minneapolis. MJ has used her voice to turn pain into action, transforming personal tragedy into advocacy that saves lives. We are grateful she is here today to share her gift. MJ will be performing 2 songs today. The first is "You Will Be Found" from the musical Dear Evan Hansen, written by Pasak and Paul. This will be followed by a "Lean on Me" by Bill Withers, which we sing along. The lyrics are printed in your program if you'd like to join in. MJ?
Test. Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt like the wind in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. And when you're feeling strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. 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 Today, we gather not in the shadow of loss, but in the light of love. Each name remembered here as a reminder that every life leaves footprints, ripples of kindness, laughter, and connection that continue far beyond the moment they left us. Though grief may feel heavy, hope is stronger. Hope is what allows us to carry their memory forward, to transform pain into compassion, and to remind us that healing is possible. We stand together as survivors, not defined by tragedy, but by resilience. We are proof that love endures, that community heals, and that even in the darkest times, there is always a new dawn waiting to break. Let us honor those that we have lost by living fully, by reaching for hope, and by holding on to one another. Their story does not end here. It continues in us, in the way we choose to love, to hope, to save, and to keep moving forward. Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. And when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. 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 Thank you. This next one, Lean on Me by Bill Withers, is a sing-along. The words are in your brochure. I do want you guys to help. I think it's a fitting song for why we are here today, and really speaks about holding on to each other and helping each other heal. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just follow your pride. If you have things you need to borrow, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. If mother just hold my hand, we all need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you cannot bear, that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me. 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 Call me.
That was beautiful, MJ. Thank you. Thank you for that, MJ, and participating. At this time, we'd like to take a moment to honor and remember our loved ones who are no longer with us. Take a moment now to turn on your candle. As we reflect on their lives, we invite you to join us in a moment of silence. Let us take this time to cherish and reflect on the memories we hold dear. We would now like to invite folks to come up to the stage to read the name or names of your loved ones and honor them by tying the ribbons you've chosen in memory of them. This ceremony provides a space for collective mourning, allowing our suicide loss community to gather, grieve, and support each other. Shared experiences are a critical part of the healing process. Before we start the ceremony, there are a few instructions. Names can be read by either an individual representative of your family or circle of loved ones, or by one of our designated readers, Eric and Margaret. To ensure everyone can fully participate in today's reading of the names, we ask that you please follow a few guidelines. For those of you reading your loved one's name, please stay in your seat until your row is dismissed, following the usher's instructions. To help keep the pace and flow of the ceremony and ensure everyone is shared, please only state your loved one's name. After you read the name of your loved one, tie the ribbon on the plant trellis and return to your seat. If you have accessibility issues, please head stage right and a volunteer will help. Thank you for this heartfelt remembrance. Mike Klusner, Amy Klusner.
Paul Cheney.
Virginia Moody.
Kayla Ray Gable.
Ben Parker.
Greg Hansman.
Roland Johnston, Chester Bland.
Jaden Thomas Scott.
Luke Johnson.
Bill Young.
Jim Young and special friends.
Timothy J. Gregory, Oak C. Gregory.
Mark Rude.
Jeffrey McFarland.
Eric Tody. Drew Christensen. Carl Kushera.
Kayla Ray Gable.
Kayla Gable.
Kayla Ray Gable. I'm also here for Kayla Gable.
Michaela Berger.
Ricky Boone.
Sheila Lund. Merton Wellnitz.
Maria Sky Sunyang Bayan.
Michaela Rains.
Michaela Rains.
Sean and Robert Brian Murhar.
Danny Warner, DJ Brooks, Garrett Bruland, and Amanda Monahan.
Katie Meyer.
Joseph Van Hoover and all the veterans.
Devin Dion Lee. Alan Sund and Scott Chapman.
Chris Anderson.
For those of you here today whose pain is fresh and raw, I hope that you have found some bit of comfort, some small ray of hope, that you will be able to find your way through your grief to grace. We did not ask or choose to be suicide loss survivors. We can only choose to honor the people who have died by grieving well and living well. By doing so, we honor the love and relationships we had with all their joys and sorrow. Take some comfort in knowing you are not alone. Many have walked this path before you and are ready to share what grace they have found to help you along your journey. I'd like to now introduce our CEO, Eric Mischie, for closing remarks. Thank you.
Morning. Thank you, Phil. Thank you all for being here with us this morning. I've had the privilege of serving as SAVE CEO for the last 2 years and being a part of helping to organize this gathering. It's one of the most important things that we do as a suicide prevention organization, and standing here with you, our staff, and the community carries a meaning that is often very difficult to express. Before I go any further, I want to extend our gratitude for those who have joined us via live stream, and I want to give a special shout out to a friend of SAVE's, Carol McLean, in Boston, who was not able to join us in person this year, and want Carol to know that we have her and her son, Mark McNally, in our thoughts and in our heart. Each of us here carries a story of loss. We carry faces and names and memories and moments that have changed our lives forever. But we also carry something else, and that is a collective commitment to one another, to the community, and to the purpose. In our grief, we don't stand alone, we stand together. And being together in this space is a reminder of why SAVE exists. Supporting suicide loss survivors is not just part of our mission, it is core to our mission. We know that when we show up for those who are grieving, we strengthen individuals, families, and entire communities. Your presence today reinforces our responsibility to always ask ourselves, what more can we do? What can we do better? And how can we deepen our impact for those who need us most? A lot of people helped bring this event together, and I want to thank some of those folks and organizations here this morning. A special thanks to Jerry's Foods, Quick Trip, Dorothy Ann's Bakery, and the Caribou Coffee for their generous refreshment donations. Thank you to Phil Klusner, to Amy, to Kat, and to MJ for her remarkable gift of music. I want to thank all of our volunteers who were here this morning at 5:30 and 6 o'clock to help set up. Thank you for that. Thank you to Chris Sheehan for donating his time and his talent to be our photographer and to take photos at this event. We also want to give a big thank you to Sean, who's up in the control room, who allowed us to live stream this event throughout the entire country today. I want to thank SAVE Board of Directors who are with us today, Bill Klusner, who's our board chair, John Appitz, MJ Weiss-Blair, and Chris Auger. Thank you for being here today and being a part of this event and sharing your passion, your talent, and knowledge and expertise in the work that we do at SAVE. And none of this happens, and none of the work happens at SAVE without an incredibly talented team of professionals who are committed and dedicated to this mission and to our work. Margaret Vondell, our business manager, Jen Owens, our director of programs, Kat Ganji, who's here today, who you listened to, who leads our loss efforts and our loss teams, Shua Tao, who leads up our Green Bandana Project and works with youth across the country, Autumn Lemieux, who's our grant writer and program associate, Anna Reese, who is a program associate, who is working on an event that we are creating next year in April, and John Loff, who helps us with our advocacy and coordinates that effort. Each one of these individuals, every single day, dedicates them to the cause and mission and work of SAVE. We can't do what we do without their commitment to this mission and to this work. Most importantly, I want to thank each of you who were here today in person and those who have joined us online with our live stream. Your presence is a reminder, and it's an act of courage, connection, and remembrance. You remind us why this work matters and why we must always remain dedicated to supporting the suicide loss community. A few things I just want to remind you again. Thank you to all of those who are here from organizations who have resource tables out there. Please take some time to visit with them, learn about the important work that they do and how you can support them in their efforts. Outside the theater, we're also collecting some non-perishable food items. If you were able to bring any of those, please feel free to leave those. We also invite you to take part in an initiative that we launched earlier this year called Woven to Save. We work with a Brooklyn-based fashion designer who takes materials and fabric and clothing of those we've lost to suicide and creates garments that we can use to help recognize and celebrate the memory of those that we've lost to suicide. There's more information about that initiative out in the hallway. To conclude the event this morning, we also invite you to join us in the lobby for a community activity. We've got tables set up out there where you can write or design letters that we will use to share with other suicide loss survivors as a part of our loss teams. Your messages of hope and resilience and support resonate more than you could possibly imagine. And so taking a few minutes of your time to share your thoughts and encouragement to others is incredibly important and powerful. I hope you'll join us in creating those cards that will carry hope, connection, and healing to other suicide loss survivors. Together, we can continue the work of community healing and purpose. On behalf of all of us here at SAVE, thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for your courage and the journey that you're on. It is our privilege and honor to stand with you. Thank you.